Hey everyone, I am in the house. I have been doing a little hermiting, haven't been in for a minute. I normally don't come in on this early, but I was really missing y'all. Really missing y'all. I'm back. Lots have been going on. I have been dealing with some rather intense energy and some serious, uh, how can I say, relationships and friendships energy, lots of it. I thank you for joining. Make sure you put a thumbs up. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being here to show up, to show out. I am very appreciative, thankful that you guys are here. My voice is a little rough because I was sick last week and I am feeling much better. Uh, I sent you guys, uh, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that you're getting through this energy that we are focusing on right now, and I hope it's going well for you. Well, lots is going on, lots, and I have been doing some serious soul searching, thinking about all this energy that we're in. How is it placing itself in our personal world? And I think my last conversation that I had with you guys is that this energy is bringing old relationships to us. This video is really to tap into the why we are resurfacing old relationships, new relationships, friendships, and anything above that. And it's just not me. I think it's a lot of people that are dealing with resurfacing energy, resurfacing people. People are resurfacing into their lives, and what are we gonna do about that? So either get you a glass of wine. I have some tea right now because I have to nurse my throat. I have to talk a lot when I'm working. So I am trying to nurse that. But so glad to see you guys here. Thank you so much for being supportive of my channel. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's hard to, I'm running a business. Also, the business is doing very well. It's actually getting very busy. So I'm trying to manage both. And I do appreciate you guys taking some time out of your night to hear what I have to say. Well, I think the last time we talked about how people are revisiting our lives and we're revisiting relationships. And I have decided that I wanted to start really diving deep into the echelon of really the feminine energy and how um, we're literally coming to this place that we have to make really mature decisions. And those decisions are about where we're going to live, how we're going to live, where we're going to work, and who do we choose to work for. Um, Choosing to love and choosing not to love. And nothing's wrong with any of that. But there was a time that women did not have a lot of choices. And I think we are learning about how valuable we are in this reality, and how important the feminine energy is here, even though the chatter all around us is devaluing the feminine energy. But if you really pay attention and tap into history, this is nothing new. This is a carry on of what was going on in England, before the settlers came to the United States. You know, women were preparing themselves to be sought after by certain men. And what is so crazy about that is women had no choice at that time. You know, their parents would betroth them to, you know, the lucky ones would get a man that they could love. The lucky ones were the ones that could find love, but many of those women did not find love. And then when you even think about the mortality rate of women were very, very young, because they would normally lose their lives in birth, giving birth to their children. So I think when we can understand how awesome we are, and not allow someone to tell us who we are and who they think we are, because half the time they're so wrong, because there's so many elements about the feminine energy. And like I said a few clips back, is that um, people are coming back into our lives so we can do kind of an inventory of our feelings, our emotions, our precepts, and to really heal and make sure that things that are going on in our world that we're not mirroring. You know, everyone, I like a lot of my friends are struggling in relationships and struggling in coupling situations, and some of them are alone and struggling. You know, I really believe this is a time for us to, it's a brilliant time, because we are being forced into remembering who we are. We're being forced into understanding what our purpose and our power is. And our power is not lied in a relationship with someone else. Our power lies in the relationship that we have with ourselves, and how we vet that out, and how we take those lessons that we're learning about ourselves and begin to wrap our energetic arms around who I am and who you are and who we are, and really embracing every aspect of the I am, because you are worth it. You are beautiful. You deserve everything that you desire as you manifest it. And right now, many of us Scorpios are having dark nights of the soul. I mean, you got to be numb. I mean, these transits have been in Taurus, and the transits have been in Scorpio. And I'm telling you, I am going through it. But on the other end and the other side is beauty. Is so much beauty. I am finding out so much. And so in my thumbnail, I put my ex-boyfriend, which we began to start talking again. And so in that conversation, I am trying to really, really pay attention to what is being said and how it's been said. But ultimately, it's totally up to me. And is this what I want? Or is this what I think I want? And I think we're all in that minutia. I think we're all feeling kind of lost in the sauce, not really knowing where or what direction we want to go, but knowing that we want to go, right? It's the weirdest feeling because you know you want to go, but not quite sure in the direction that you should go because the energy is so restrictive and so mercury and misunderstood, right? But stay ever present. Stay ever connected to yourself. Stay present with the now. Don't don't spend time in the past. Don't spend time in the future. You cannot control either of them, but you can control what is happening in your life right now. You can be a manifester of the now. And every morsel of time that you have, even in the times that you're feeling bad, pause for a minute. Take a deep breath. Put your feet in the grass, in the sand, in the dirt, but put your feet on Mother's earth so you can feel the essence of healing within inside of you. And it is so interesting because when you love who you are and you love the decisions that you're making, it is a automatic, energetic, like web, and it's interconnecting itself. It's interconnecting itself to all the things that you want to see happen in your world. And so as you begin to do this integration, loving yourself, accepting yourself, forgiving yourself, and being mad at yourself, all those energies are okay. All those energies are okay. So how do I get to a place? How do I get to a place that I can ultimately be okay with where I'm at right now? And I implore you, take some time, close your eyes, go to that child within you, and that child always will come up. The one, maybe you were 2, maybe you were 9, maybe you were 10. Bring that child up on an energetic level. Grab him or her by his hand. Tell him to come along on your journey. Tell her to come along. Says, don't stay back there. Come with me. Come on this journey with me. We're going to do better. We're going to be better, and we can be and have better. And I know this has been hard on the Scorpio energy, y'all. Y'all. I concur with you. I feel you. Last week I pulled the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords It's about people saying one thing to you, but they're stabbing you in your back. Um, There's a lot of that going on right now. People speaking with forked tongue, people not speaking with being genuine. I have been extremely surprised at behaviors out of people I've known for a long time. Like it is like rather shocking to me. But until I could wrap my mind around it, I couldn't heal. But I had to realize that I would never wrap my mind around it, and I needed to just heal. And it's as I heal, then I could wrap my mind around it. And then once I wrapped my mind around it, then I had a blueprint that the hurt wasn't against me. The hurt was because they're hurting. And why do so many times we take other people's hurts onto ourselves and then we begin to coddle the hurt and live in this guilt that we did something, but you did nothing. And so many times we go through this dance with feeling this guilt when you did absolutely nothing but love. It's not your fault. It's okay to love with your full heart. It's okay to give everything that you have, regardless of how another person responds. That doesn't lessen your love. That doesn't make your love not valuable. They just wasn't ready to receive it. And it's okay. And I think the biggest thing is that when you find yourself trapped in a relationship or you're trapped in a situation or with someone and you're having a hard time leaving, that's not per se about love. That is about you learning what attachments are. Because sometimes you become attached to a person and you get like this codependency that you do not want to leave the relationship because of how it will make you feel when you leave. And in order to bring healing and a decision to leave, you must go through the full cycle of leaving. You must go through the full cycle of allowing the healing when you leave. And sometimes that is very hard. I really would like to have your comments on how this energy has been manifesting itself in your life. I will express to you, I really would like to talk longer, but right now my throat is just on fire. So I want you to like this page, share it if you think someone will benefit from it, and please do, um, be well, love the spirit that lies within you. And I'm going to say goodbye. Good night.